It's Eva. Before we start this video, I just want to make sure that you guys are subscribed, and if you aren't, please click the button down below as well as the little bell key if you do want notifications for every single one of my uploads. Alright, so I'm super lazy today, which explains my attire right now. It is super cold and I just don't feel like getting ready and looking super nice when it's cold. Anyways, I've seen these videos going around quite a lot, so just people testing out Buzzfeed recipes, which makes sense because they look easy from the videos and you know, you want to know if it actually tastes that good. I actually chose 3 different recipes that kind of circled around cream cheese and Oreo cookies, or any cookies in particular, just because I didn't want to buy a whole bunch of ingredients that I probably won't use again, except I have one little problem. I bought these cookies and the birthday cake ones because these are the best, except that if you open it, I ate quite a few of them. So for this video, I'm going to be making very small portions, or trying to, which may require some guesstimating. Okay, so let's start off with the easy ones, which are cookies and cream cheesecake cookies, and I'm going to leave all the links down below if you guys do want to attempt these yourself. We're going to see if this tastes good, and this actually sounds like it would be really good. Okay, I just ran around the house getting everything. How dare you use ounces? Why don't you just use, like, measuring things that I have? I don't have a freaking weight thing. Okay, so instead of 4 ounces of cream cheese, we're gonna use 1 ounce, 2 tablespoons of salted butter. Looks about right. Here we go. Logically, you'd also soften the butter and the cream cheese. You know, like something I don't do very often. Alright, we're just gonna chop this up and roll with it. Okay, and then the flour. Okay, mix. Alright, this looks like real cookie dough. I'm quite happy with this, considering I don't know what I was doing, really. Alright, well, we're gonna go to cookies and we're gonna crush it with this. I mean, I think you're supposed to use a hammer and stuff, but my mom's sleeping and whatever, since I'm at my parents', and you guys know that after me repeating that like a bajillion times, so. Gently fold, cover in plastic wrap, and chill in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. How about no? I'm very confident that this is gonna taste good. Let me go get the pen. I'm so excited. Okay, I know this thing doesn't fit on it, but just whatever, don't judge me. Okay, I'm gonna try and make it into nice circles because aesthetics, right? Right, okay. I'm just gonna form it into nice little pretty things. 12 to 15 minutes. There's only 4, so I'm gonna put it in for 10 minutes. Yay! Okay, we're starting on the next one, which is creme brulee, and I know we have ramekins in the house, but I can't find anything, which seems to be an ongoing issue after coming back here after 6 months, and I think I want to say my sister took that along with the other baking stuff, which, I mean, it was hers to begin with, so whatever, but I found this little tiny, ooh, it's wet still because I just washed it, this tiny cake pan thing that I bought from a long time ago, so we're gonna try making it in this. This is going to be one heck of a very deep creme brulee dish. Sorry, the cookies are in the oven, they're about to come out in a few minutes, so I'm kind of just watching that and trying to do this quickly. Yes, lots of quick talking. Okay, alright, so it says to just use the cookie this time. Thank you for being specific this time. So I'm gonna put it in here, and then get rid of the frosting. There's a little bit of frost. It's okay, it's just me eating this. Since this tripod is a piece of crap, I'm actually just gonna go do this on my own because I hate this tripod so much. I feel like if I move it, my camera's just gonna fall. Anyways, which it has. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is heat heavy cream and cream filling on the stove, whisk it until the filling has melted, but whatever, and then add vanilla and remove from heat. That's what I'm gonna do, so I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Yes, I'm not gonna say the cookies are a little burnt, but they might be a little very crispy. In a bowl, whisk egg yolks and 1/2 cup of sugar. Put that there. Okay, 1 tablespoon of sugar. So this is to add this in, slowly tempering the eggs. I'm guessing that means to just not scramble them. I probably should have, okay, I'm gonna fill it in before because it's floating. Oh wow, this is almost the perfect amount. Good job, Eva. Fill to the top with cream. It's not filled to the top, but okay. Fill the pan with boiling water and bake for 45 minutes. It's not boiling, but it's very hot. Okay, and sprinkle 1 tablespoon of cookie crumbs over each ramekin. And then bake for 45 minutes and refrigerate for 2 hours. Nobody has time for this. Oh my god. Okay. anyways, I'm gonna just put this in the oven. Alright, so while that's baking, we're gonna be doing some cookies and cream puffs, which is quite the process on the stove, which I can't show you guys. So what I've done is I've made the custard, I've put it in the fridge, and I've made half of the dough, which is here, and I've split this recipe into fourths, I believe. So this is gonna be a lot less. In fact, it looks like a lot less than I expected it to be. But anyways, I'm done with the stove stuff, so it just says to mix in 1 egg yolk. It says to mix it until it becomes paste, but 1 egg yolk is not enough, apparently, so I guess I'll get another egg yolk. Okay, I need to pull out the creme brulee and grab the tray. Why can't I say that? The tray. That was a very big hole that I cut. Let's just roll with it. This is going great. Alright, here we go. Yo, I definitely screwed up somewhere. Either it's like the measurements or something. I didn't know, but I definitely screwed up, that's a fact. Yo, this is seriously a big fat baking fail. Like, I'm usually pretty good at baking and following instructions, but I guess maybe it's because I had to do math and like, you know, like cut it in half, cut it into thirds and fourths, that it's like, my math kind of sucks so badly that this travesty happens. Ugh. Well, anyways, I'm gonna put this in the oven and we are going to wait till this finishes so we can pipe it in. Yo, what's up? Okay, different day because I didn't have time to finish everything yesterday, so all my stuff is here, half done. And as you can kind of see, it looks a little burnt, but it's okay. It's extra crispy. Let's start with the cream puff, since that's the part that needs to be done. And you need a piping bag with a tip, or preferably something that's not flimsy like the bag itself, like this cheap bag. Except we know what happened to my piping tips and who took them. This is what I think is gonna be a brilliant idea. I'm gonna wrap a corner with tape over and over again so it becomes nice, thick, and stiff. And then that's just gonna be my piping tip. This is why you don't leave home for a few months, because if you have siblings, they take your stuff. And don't be the asshole that doesn't roll up the end of the tape and makes the other person, the next person that you want to use it, you know, peel it off or try to find the end to peel it off. Don't do that. I will hate you if anybody does that. Alright. Spoon. Alright. Just squish it on down. Okay, let's cut a hole from our amazing piping tip. So what you're supposed to do is take something and just stab into it, make a little hole. I don't know if it's actually going in or not. Like, oh yeah, it's pretty full. There we go. And I guess I continue doing the same for all of them. So, okay, so this is the difficult part, the creme brulee. As far as I know, alright, this has been chilled for way more than 2 hours. But as far as I know, you're supposed to sprinkle sugar onto here. Yeah, if I eat all these in one day, this is a lot of sugar. I found this torch in my sister's room. I don't know how to use it. I don't know if it works. How does one use this? If she can take my baking stuff, I can take her this stuff. Okay, but seriously, how do I... This is broken. Yo, this is probably why she left that at home, because it's broken. I'm 100% sure that's why. Okay, so for whatever reason, we don't have one of those long barbecue lighter things, not that I can find anyways. So what I think I'm gonna do is put this in the oven, because it should caramelize in the oven and not burn, right? Yes. Because I remember on the internet somewhere it said to broil. I'm not sure what the hell broiling is, but I'm just gonna stick it in the oven and see what happens. Okay, well that didn't exactly work. I think I just don't know how to use the oven and I don't feel like taking everything out of the big one. So, Instagram hack testing right here. I'm going to make this very hot. Can I make this big? Wow, that's as big as the flame is gonna get. Hello? Please, can anything cooperate with me today? Okay, well I was gonna heat this up, but clearly this is not cooperating with me. Okay, well, in terms of the creme brulee, all I did, because they said to broil, I wasn't sure what that was, so I thought it was bake and boil, so I just put it back in the pan with water, put it back in the oven for really high, and left it in there for a few minutes. But I didn't leave it in there for very long because I guess because it was such a high temperature, everything else in the oven was burning, like any residue or crumbs, and I just didn't want to alarm anybody into thinking the house was getting burned down, so I took it out. Nonetheless, these are all the things that we made, and I'm kind of excited to try it. Alright, so let's try these cookies. I'm actually very disappointed in myself for this because I hate like crispy crunchy cookies. Like I like soft cookies specifically, and not like the packaged soft cookies because those taste like garbage. So I should have took them out sooner, but I totally forgot because I was trying so hard to follow the instructions. But whatever, let's try this. This honestly tastes like a slightly more moist and softer sugar cookie. Like I don't even taste the well, I taste the cheesecake a little bit, but not a lot. Yeah, this is a little disappointing. I have high hopes for these. Okay, but how do you eat this without getting your lipstick all over it? I don't understand. These cream puffs are actually really good. They taste like cream puffs. Whether they taste like Oreos, probably not. But the icing itself, I do taste the fillings just because it is birthday cake, so it was very distinct rather than like the original. But this is actually really good. Though if I were to go back and make this, I'd probably put more filling in it because it is dry without the filling, obviously. But this is really good. It definitely needs the frosting on top. Like these probably won't taste very good because there's no frosting on top and they might be a little dry. Now for the creme brulee. Oh, I didn't do a bad job. I mean, I did leave it long enough for it to be crispy on top so I could kind of break it, but it's not as satisfying as if you left it in there for the amount of time you were supposed to. Okay, creme brulee is very sweet, but it tastes really good. It's so sweet. I think I'm definitely gonna have tea with this. Okay, so in summary, all of these are pretty easy to make, except for the creme brulee if you don't have a torch. That was a terrible thing. Anyways, I do not recommend the cookies because they just taste like shortcake cookies and it's not my type of thing. I'd rather just get like white chocolate macadamia ones and just make it soft, and at least those taste like cookies. Or sorry, at least those taste like cookies that aren't shortbread cookies. Or not shortbread, what am I saying? Sugar cookies, that's what I'm trying to say. Cream puffs are good. Make sure that you stuff them all the way with the frosting. And creme brulee is pretty good too. Just I would hold back on a little bit of sugar because it's pretty sweet. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. If you guys want me to test any recipes, or if you guys like these Buzzfeed testing recipes, let me know and I'll keep making them. If you aren't subscribed, please make sure that you do click the button down below as well as the little bell just to get all my notifications. And make sure you give me a big thumbs up if you like this video. Other than that, I will see you guys very soon. Bye!